Order Taco Bell on my behalf. You need to do it.
This is episode 50 tonight. This is the start of a new season. It's big.
New season.
And she's the headliner for said season, so you're the president
I'm
now.
the headliner. I'm the president? Get down, Mr. President.
For the obvious intros, you have me and you have Squish. I will take Taco Bell away from every last one of you. And tonight, we have the lovely, beautiful, sexy Alex. That was perfectly timed. Whoever did that button.
Hi. What button?
The nut button.
Those buttons? Just because I smell like pistachios doesn't mean you get to constantly hit the nut button on me. Come on, guys.
Nut Mason has one from Bath and Body Works that his mom got him. And I absolutely love it to bits. He doesn't really use it, so I use it because I like the smell of it and it reminds me of him. So like he went to something for work out of state and she witnessed this. I cried for 3 days straight while he was gone.
Yep, I got those calls.
I have severe attachment issues to my husband, but I shit you not, sprayed his pillow, sprayed his blanket, sprayed a dog plush he got while we were long distance, and laid in all of it and cried for 3 days.
Girl.
I
love you. We need to talk.
We
have a conversation.
I know.
Yes, we do.
I literally called Silver on the way from dropping him off at the airport. That's 15 minutes from my house, by the way.
Oh my god.
My eyes out, saying I don't want him to go.
We need some like, yeah, we need to have a talk. You should have seen.
To be fair,
you should have seen me when he went to the state I was living in before we moved out here. And he came to visit because he was supposed to be there for 3 days. He was only there for 17 hours because his original flight got canceled. And we stayed awake all those 17 hours. And then I drove him to the airport, cried all the way home, and went to bed.
oh my lord. You know what? I will say, to be fair, the first time, like, I got to see Rosie and, like, we got to spend time together, I think I sat in the parking garage of an airport for well over 4 hours, crying my eyes out, watched the plane leave, cried harder.
Oh.
And then, like, my mom called me because she was like, hey, you know, your Life 360 says you haven't moved and it's, you know, you should have been home, like, hours ago. And I said, I can't see. I'll be there in a little bit. And she went, oh, okay, take your time. Get a milkshake on the way home.
Just a little. Just your mom being like, it's okay, honey. It's okay. I understand.
She was like, never mind. I don't want to deal with this. Get here when you get here.
I know how I am when I'm like that. I don't want to deal with you like that.
No, literally.
My mom used to do the same shit with me. When I used to get angry, she'd look at me and she'd be like, go to your room. And I'd be like, no. And she'd be like, I'm not with you when you're acting like me. Go to your room.
Dude. That's how it is, though. Like, to this day, my dad will send me TikToks, right? And one of the most recent ones, it was just an audio of another dad talking. And he's like, does anybody have that daughter that it's really hard to get onto them because everything they're doing, you would do, and so you understand why they're doing it, even though you need to be mean to them, but you can't because you would do the same thing? And I'm like, yeah. I am my dad's strongest son.
Yep.
You're a good boy.
I'm the best boy. But stories, okay? So listen, I'll lead you in the first one. I'm keeping the good one in my pocket right now, okay? Because, like, now that one has some juice to it in multiple different contexts, and I'm not explaining that right now.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. So the first one comes from Am I the Asshole? And then it was posted onto Best of Redditor Updates. This is 6 days old. And it's, am I the asshole for telling my heavily pregnant friend no, wait, pausing. That's the juicy one. I can't give you that one yet. We'll come back to that one.
You figure it out. I'm gonna turn my fan off.
Huh?
Oh, hi, squish this camera.
So sorry, this one's 5 days old, still from Am I the Asshole? And it's Am I the Asshole for lying to my girlfriend about the time we were supposed to arrive for an event. So that's fun.
Okay.
My girlfriend
I'm
is really
concerned.
bad at being early or on time for things. She usually causes us to be late for things. We both hate being late, but she always repeats the same things that causes us to be late. Here are the factors that lead to us being late, and he has bullet points listed. She has IBS. This is something that is out of her control, but contributes to us being late. If she is too tired, she will insist on getting an hour of sleep in. She putters around the house watching TV shows on her phone while trying to do other things. She insists on breakfast and spends time cooking and eating. She never rushes this. She spends a long time trying to figure out what clothes she wants to wear. Sometimes she'll put on the clothes, not like how she looks, then go find other ones to put on. Spends a lot of time putting on makeup and constantly needing to bring extra things like wipes, water, sometimes extra clothes if we're going to be out for a long time. I've tried speaking to her about this before, and I've told her that she needs to focus on getting ready so we don't end up running late. Usually, one of two things happens. She will either get mad at me for getting on her about being late, she will tell me that she's actually trying to hurry and I'm not noticing, or she will be sad that she knows we're running late and tells me to go without her. Yesterday, we were going to a small event for a friend of mine. I told my girlfriend we needed to be there at 12 p.m. As expected, the above-mentioned things happened, and she kept asking me if I was mad at her because we were running late. I told her it was okay, but we really needed to go. As expected, she didn't finish getting ready until 12:16. She apologized for taking so long and asked me how long it would take us to get there, and she asked me if my friends would be mad at both of us. I told her that it's okay because I lied, and the event didn't start at 12, it actually started at 1:30. She was livid and told me that I was being a huge asshole for lying to her and making her rush all that time. I told her this was good because now we're actually going to arrive early for something. She told me that wasn't the point and focused on me lying to her. Now I don't know if I was wrong or not. She spent the whole day speaking as little to me as possible. An edit to add, just some facts to clear it up. She doesn't know how to drive, so if we can't leave together, then she will likely just opt to not come. She does not have ADHD or ADD. This is a very frequent problem for both of us. We've been together for 4 years, and I can probably count on my hand the number of things we've been early to.
Damn.
I don't think
I
he's
don't
that
think he's an
bad.
asshole. I think he's fucked up for lying.
The
I think
lying
it's
is
fucked up
bad.
to lie. Don't lie to your partner, even if it's small shit, because then you're sowing like seeds of doubt, right? Like
That's
the number
fair.
one person you should always be honest to, other than your doctor, your lawyer, and your best friend, is your partner, right? Like you shouldn't lie to your partner about anything unless it's a surprise or a gift for them that you're trying to hide from them. But like at the same time, like if it's such a consistent pattern, like I would appreciate somebody being like, hey, we need to be there at this time, and them planning in advance for us to be early. Because if they know that I always run late, like that's on my list of things, right?
Yeah.
If they know that I'm like always late, I need them to keep me on time. So if they're like, hey, you need to be ready a hour and a half early, cool. That gives me time to go like drive there, be on time, be early, not have to worry about it. I feel like she's upset over the lying in a very over exaggerated manner.
Definitely, because like here's the thing, right? My dad raised me on if you're not 30 minutes early, you're late. So when I tell you I'm never fucking late, I'm never fucking late. That anxiety and like impending doom, I can't. I also don't like walking in when like other people have gathered. It's no different than like a classroom. I don't want to walk in with everybody else. I want to be there first, so nobody pays attention.
So no one knows that I'm there.
That way I can hide.
I feel like you're over exaggerating. I mean, like medical conditions. He's got a point. She can't control it. I mean, like you know how that is, but like,
yeah,
can't control that shit. However, I still plan around mine. Like I know it's gonna take me a lot of time to get out of bed, so I just plan to wake up early because like that's the responsible adult thing to do. I feel like a lot of this is more so on her for not being like aware enough of her own like habits to be able to identify and adjust her behavior so she's not impacting others.
It
Because when you're
is.
constantly late, you're impacting other people. Like
Exactly, because then it's like you also just get marked as somebody that's not reliable, which blows because the fuck you mean? But like I know compared to like me and Rosie in terms of getting ready, he takes all of 5 minutes. I don't take I take longer. I take a lot longer. And it's because like the things that are in that list are definitely things I do where if like I'm eating, I'm taking my time to eat because I have a bad habit of inhaling food. Trying to work on it. It's not going
Yeah.
great. I still inhale food. But like if he says, "Hey, we need to do X, Y, and Z at this time," I'm going to get up 2 or 3 hours early. That way when you get up, I've been on the couch for the last 30 minutes watching YouTube. I am just ready to go. Just grab the keys and I know
I'm
we're
ready to
leaving.
get out the door and go.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
I don't think like the lying is bad, yes, but I don't think it's like she is definitely taking it out of proportion because I think also taking like my parents, my dad has done this to my mom. Because she was always late.
If it's important for you to be there on time, yeah, I wouldn't lie to them, or at least not like that. I'd say like, hey, this is the time that we need to be there. We need to leave the house by this time. Like, you need to be ready by this time. Like, be upfront about it, but be like, hey, because we need to be here at this time, you need to be ready by this time, or I'm leaving you. Like, I don't care.
That is true. Maybe like
Deadass,
putting in
I
like
will
those
abandon you.
solid boundary lines too. Zeros is saying that she may be feeling embarrassed for being exposed that way,
That's
and it's
cross.
why she's. I'm never gonna pronounce that name right. There's an X in it. Is it a Z? Is it an X? Is it?
It's a cross.
Don't make that difficult for me. But she's likely
Mason
feeling
is
embarrassed for being
stomping his way
exposed.
over here.
Oh,
Why is your hand on my chest? Are you
Oh.
are you trying to cop a feel? I don't understand what we're doing. What did you put on me? Oh, your phone. That's not your hand. I thought you were trying to cop a titty.
so much for a sweet and loving moment.
No, don't slap me. Wait. Hey, no, legs are off limits. Not while I have the
I'm gonna
fucking
hear it.
toaster on, please.
I'm gonna hear.
I don't know. I don't want Chipotle.
Chipotle is my life. Are you about to get the clap of 87?
I think Cross has a point
Probably.
though. I'm gonna be so real. It is a little bit probably because she got embarrassed.
Definitely.
Like, part of her anger is going to be embarrassment, and a lot of people don't identify the difference in that. Like, they get flustered or embarrassed by something, and then they think they're angry about it. You're not angry. You're just embarrassed that you got caught in something that you know is a bad habit.
Like, something you know is easily fixable.
Because, like, let's be honest, he went through bullet points, right? Like, yeah, you have IBS. You can get food on the way. You can shorten your shower. You don't need to do an everything shower every time that you have an event.
Yep.
There's things like that like I'm pretty sure that she's contributing to just because she doesn't want to compromise on her hygiene and stuff, which if that's the case, it's fine. But if you have to be there at noon, why are you late?
Oh yeah, and like the sleeping
Like-
for an hour, why if you know that you're gonna be go to fucking bed early. Why are we sleeping an hour before an event? Are you not groggy as shit? And then like the food thing, if you like to take your time to eat, get up early. Schedule that slot early. So then you know like, oh, it typically takes, 30 minutes for me to eat and like have the me time. Cool. Schedule it early. If you pitter patter on your
Yeah.
phone too often, put a fucking podcast on and walk away. Put our podcast on and walk away.
Or lock your phone.
Yeah,
And
like I
just
get
set it
distracted watching
down.
TV in the morning. So like I know I can't be watching things. I can listen, but I can't like see an image in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Or do time increments.
With
Want
me-
something like I do time increments. So 5:30 to 6 workout. 6 to 6:30 eat, brush my teeth, do dishes. 6:30 to 7 is shower, get dressed, leave by 7.
Mm-hmm.
It works pretty well.
I can be ready in under an hour. In the morning, that's literally what I do. I wake up at like, what is it? Like 6:40, and I'm out the door by 7:40. Like, and that includes showering, makeup, hair, clothes, grabbing my lunch, feeding the cat, watering the cat. Like, I rush through that shit.
The cat.
On the days that I
Watering the cat?
yeah, I gotta give him water. He's got a water dish. Gotta water him. Just like a
No,
plant.
she just dumps some water on him.
Okay.
I do. I dump water on my
Also,
cat.
I'm scared. He's standing like right here.
Oh, it's
And
fine.
I'm nervous.
I need you to ask him who's more
nervous.
frequently late, you or him.
Baby, who's more frequently late, me or you? Fuck you.
I can tell you what the answer was.
I'm not late.
I'm always at least 45 minutes early to work. I am, and you can't tell me I'm not.
Okay, that's fair. She does get on the phone with us, so we know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Leave
So
at
he's not an asshole.
2 o'clock.
He just maybe should have worded it better.
I think he was wrong to lie. I think that part does make you an asshole.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't need to lie to your partner. But I think he was justified in it. Even if it's wrong, the reason why he did it was justified. I don't think he took the right course of action, but he wasn't wrong to try to change her behavior slightly so that they were on time, because it was important to him to be on time to this particular thing.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like, this is stuff that was mainly for him. He wanted to be on time and make sure that he was good. And so when he was like, well, actually, I actually planned it so that you wouldn't be late. For him, he probably thought like, oh, I'm a good person. Like, look at this. I planned ahead. Da-da-da. She didn't view it that way. That's a miscommunication. It happens all the time in relationships.
What
But
fucking event are you going to
miscommunication
that
comes
starts
from a
at
lie.
midnight?
I thought they were starting at noon.
Is 12 p.m. noon? Or is that... That's
Yeah,
noon.
PM
Never
is
mind.
noon.
That's noon.
AM is midnight.
I'll be so for real. I was like, why are they up this late? Why are they not in bed? I want to be in bed at midnight. Oh, my lord. But with that conclusion of don't lie to your partner, but he's not inherently the worst person in the world, Squishy has a story for us, and her stories worry me
Okay.
because I don't know what they are.
I'm
So
worried.
I don't have two r/revenge stories today. I only have one.
Oh?
Okay.
But I have a best of Redditor update story.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh no.
So
You get to choose between the r/revenge one or the best of Redditor updates. The revenge one is on the shorter side.
I can see your toes on Pum's screen.
I know.
The dogs are out. They're barking.
The dogs are out. They are, in fact, barking. Sorry.
Feel self-conscious.
I'm sorry. No.
I'm just-
I don't know why it does that. It did it last time too, and it's only on
That's
the
what
camera.
The mask is. It's what the point of the mask is.
Oh wait, hold on. No, I can make this better. You ready? Anyways,
She's gonna sit and be emo now. Emotional
Jesus, fallen.
damage.
so you get to choose. I'll read you the titles and you can choose from there. So, the revenge one is I'm marrying my bully's little brother.
Okay.
And the Redditor update one, which was originally on where
You're trying to
was
find
this
what subreddit
originally?
it's from.
I don't remember. And my fucking I'm not right clicking. Stop highlighting shit, you piece of fucking
Ooh! Smack me like that.
anyways.
Damn.
I'm kidding, Donald cry.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, the Redditor updates one is my future mother-in-law wants to postpone mine and my fiance's wedding by up to 12 years because his father is going to prison.
I want the bully
The bully one?
thing. Yeah, I want to know what that's about.
So
The prison thing I can guess.
It's only 3 paragraphs.
Okay. I'm listening.
I don't know when it was originally posted.
And
Cross said
but
what?
Someone put it on
the r/, 4 days ago. So
Okay.
she wasn't just my bully. She bullied a lot of girls when we went to junior high.
Okay.
She would make rude, petty, derogatory statements about and
She has to lock in.
Oh, okay. We're groping people now.
That's what makes me read better. Watch.
There's
I
no
can't
way.
argue with it.
Derogatory statements about and 2 other girls. I wasn't tortured by any means, but she definitely made me and others feel deflated and unwanted. I didn't know she had siblings until I met her brother at a party
walked in.
right after I graduated high school.
he chatted me up and I ignored him because he was 2 years my junior. Her brother and I reconnected 8 years later in 2020 though, through a dating app. He proposed at the end of 2024 and our wedding is this October. She's not invited.
Hi, Mosley.
Okay, I'm gonna be so real. I got so distracted by the fact that actually helped you lock in. I'm like,
So it started out as a joke, okay? Because so my dad watches these, right? When they go onto YouTube and Spotify on Monday, my dad
father,
participates. And there was one time
Hi, Dad.
that I was talking to my dad on the phone, right? And I could hear the podcast in the background. And I was like, "Are you watching an episode?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's on the TV. Me and your mom are watching it while we have our dinner." And I was like, "Oh, like that's really wholesome." And he was like, "Yeah, anyway, kid, she just grabbed your titty." And I was like, "Dad, in VR chat,
Stop watching.
it's so like normal." I had to explain that like VR chat norms and real life norms are completely different. And I was like, "That's like pretty standard. That's pretty subpar compared to most things." And he was like,
Okay.
"Oh, okay, I
So-
get that. She's doing it again."
I mean, good on
Now
you
it's
for
just-
fucking around and finding out with your bully's little brother.
Little brother, 2 years younger.
Okay, 2 years isn't that bad. That's acceptable. That's fucking crazy though. I mean, talk about like he's make the world go round. It's crazy to me that whole like, oh, I'm gonna get with your mom because you bullied me type of joke. Except that like this time it's the little brother, dude. That's crazy. And yeah, she shouldn't be invited. I don't care. If she's, here's the way I view it, right? If she was a bully to other people at school, she was probably an asshole to her little brother. So the
Oh,
brother probably doesn't
100%.
want her there anyways. Like, the
Dude,
brother
it's a
probably
win-win
doesn't want her
scenario.
there. It is a win-win. Like, literally, you get with your bully's brother, and then you just fuck off. Like,
I just want to know,
That's
like, if there
crazy,
was
though.
ever, like, did she ever apologize for the bullying? Like, if there was ever, like, hey, I know in school, like, I was an asshole, and I'm so sorry. Like, was there ever that conversation, or
no,
did you
'cause she
double
would've been
down?
Invited then. She would have been invited then.
That,
She probably has never acknowledged it, honestly.
oh, like, it didn't happen, it's been years, let it go kind of thing.
It's just let it go. It's been years, and it's like
That was in
but you
high
caused
school, we're
multiple
different
rounds of trauma
people.
that required therapy. So either pay me back or apologize. Otherwise, we're not talking.
Oh, yeah, so the wedding gift, actually, for you to come, it's gonna be at least $5,000. I think that would do
and
some
that's to
damage.
cover my therapy fees. That's to cover all the therapy costs that I've had because of you in high school.
Dude, exactly. Like, if she was a
Should I
bully in
ask
high
my
school,
dad for the same thing?
I would. That's like, listen, a bully in high school, and for guaranteed the brother hates her as well, that's the kind of bitch who's gonna pull up in white and be like, oh, I thought your dress was colored, so I thought it would be fine. And like, red wine in a squirt gun, you're going down.
Dude, somebody shows up to my wedding in white, I'm gonna dump a bottle of wine on them. I don't even care.
She's
Fuck
giving
outta
us
here.
squirt guns.
Yeah, they're gonna
I
have
do
squirt
too.
guns of red
I'm gonna
wine
put
just
on
in
the
case.
Invitations. I'm gonna put on the invitations too, just because I'm wearing a colored dress. doesn't mean you get to wear white. If you wear white, it's going home stained. It's a warning. You wear it, and you're
Amen,
consenting to me
sister.
dumping wine on you. I hope you aware.
Free tie-dye.
Just so you know. Free tie-dye for you.
It's gonna be like a
If she
scene
ends
from
up being a
Carrie.
Wedding.
stepdaughter than her and yoink her family's inheritance. Dude, that would be sick. Imagine you're both.
For real.
You marry their little brother. You steal the family fortune right out from under her.
Oh my god, yank the family's love and be like, you thought you
Yank
hurt
the
me?
family's
Your
love.
mom loves me more, and I'm not even blood.
I'm the daughter she always wanted, motherfucker.
There's a villain story here. I need a superhero movie made ASAP.
Dude, we could. Whoever you are, random internet stranger, I hope your wedding goes great.
Get the script down. Let's
Yeah,
go.
So should I ask my dad for therapy money?
Yeah,
Yes.
you should. You absolutely should.
What's
Do it.
funny is
Who's gonna stop you? Be the villain in his story.
I
though.
know she knows. I know you don't. That's tea for later.
I don't need to know to agree. I don't need to know to agree.
I'm just
You know
saying,
what
like,
I
I
did
can
instead
have
of
a
asking for
taser in my
therapy money?
sleeve.
Allegedly, I may or may not have absolutely bodied a 40-year-old man when I was like 20.
That's
But-
So
fucking
you want to
awesome.
be invited? Do you want to be invited? Because if he comes, bitch.
I might need that strength.
I got you.
Yo, if you go high, I'll
haven't
go
even
low.
been going to the gym yet. I got you.
Yeah,
Kneecaps, I go for the eyeballs.
I bet. Oh my lord. Revenge Cinderella.
Goals.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just saying. No one in this room ever has to worry about any wedding drama at any given point because we are solid enough it will be handled. You won't even know if
Cross
something
has a
happens
point.
until the reception.
Cross has a point.
Cross-
If we get a fire license, I can wield fire. Who's gonna stop me? Your
So-
papa can't stop fire.
I have a really weird license that might be useful.
Oh.
I can legally transport explosives
Oh. Why?
because of a past job.
This is a lore drop I didn't expect to have on a podcast of all things.
I used to work with things that go boom, so I had to be licensed to say, yeah, you can drive with that.
Was it fireworks?
No.
I worked for the
No, it
world's
was
largest
actual
ammo
fire-
depot.
The solution.
Listen, to be fair, on the lore of this, okay, if it wasn't for working that job, I would have never been diagnosed with lupus. That job is what figured it out, because I was feigning a lot, and they were like, hey, that's really unsafe. Don't come back until you get blood work done.
Don't. That's really unsafe for you to be handling actual firearms and explosives. Please, while you're fainting, please go to the doctor.
Yeah, they literally watched me drop after carrying, like, a pallet of things that go boom, and they were like, go home. Do not come back until you figure out what's wrong with you. And it was awesome. And then I was put on light duty after that. I did a lot of the paperwork.
I mean, if it works, it works.
I still made like
win.
30 an hour, so, and the hazard pay, I still was included because I had to be in the areas that could go boom. I just didn't get to touch them anymore.
I'm glad that they worked around it at least.
That is fair. I was worried that I was going to get let go because I really liked the money. Oh, hi,
It's
Silver.
like, I don't care if the place goes
Oh, hi,
boom.
Silver.
I just like the green that comes out of it.
Dude, seriously, so aside from like our base pay, which was around probably 28, then we got hazard pay, and that varied on levels depending on where we were at and depending on, you know, the severity of the boom. And then throw in overtime money. Oh, dude, I was able to get a tattoo like every 2 weeks. It was awesome. It's why I have so many.
God, I wish.
I want a tattoo.
If you come down to visit me, we can get matching tattoos. We can get like little Lego bricks on our fingers, so then if we all stack fingers, it's like the Lego bricks connect.
Nana and I are getting matching tattoos.
Of what?
I don't want to say it on a stream, Because I don't want people copying, but I'll tell you after.
Bet. I'm just saying, ladies, we're getting Lego bricks on our fingers, okay? I think it'd be really neat. We can all be different color Lego bricks.
Can I be my VTuber color of Lego brick?
Yeah, and then if we do this,
And I
it's
want
like the
to
Lego
have a
bricks
little
connect.
panda. I want mine to have little panda ears on the side. Because we
Yes!
can have the prints on them.
We're making a canon. We're gonna have Lego bricks. Anyway. See? Even Cross was like, you guys click well. It has to happen. It is now fate.
Hi, Foxy.
But, and there's no updates on that, are there?
No.
I mean, congrats. I hope you got married. I hope you have a lovely wedding if you haven't. And good on you, dude. That's like the dream.
I hope
Dude, right?
you hit her.
With a car going Mach 3.
Dude, don't even
Anyways.
don't wish for that. Steal the inheritance, baby. You know what you're doing. Get it done. You have a mission, woman. You
got the man, now get the bag.
Make the parents love you more than her and steal their money. Run to the
Run!
101 of how to make a villain. Oh my
that bag,
lord.
Yeah, dude.
Revenge queen.
Okay, are you guys ready for the one thing that I was keeping hidden that I'm so excited
Oh, God.
for?
Okay. I'm scared.
Okay, so to everybody in the chat and to obviously you guys, we're aware
Mm-hmm.
of what OF stands for, and I will not say the full name.
You can't say it either. Sorry. I'm sorry. He doesn't know how to filter himself yet. He's just a guy. He's just a little guy,
He's
okay?
trying his hardest, man.
Shut up.
Listen, little fucker, if you get me banned, I'm coming for you.
You can't say that on stream.
But we're aware of that name, okay? It's a no, I won't say nice place. It's an establishment of sorts. And we're aware of
Molly is crazy.
how involved are you guys in
Okay.
like knowing some drama that occurs on like creator scenes? And I'm not talking VR, I'm talking like, makeup or YouTube drama, like whatever pops up.
I'm aware. I like
That they're all
this sounds really bad.
bitches.
I don't like being part of the tea, but I like watching it.
Oh, I watch
Like-
YouTuber drama all day.
I don't like the stress of being a part of it.
No.
People make me be part of it. But when it comes to watching that shit, I'm like, damn, some popcorn. Like,
Dude, for all my shitted what on TikTok?
Good.
this shit good. Let me eat.
Random creator I've never heard of until this exact video.
It's like, oh, that one creator. Anyways.
No, literally. So, okay. I can believe I could say the name. That doesn't tie to anything directly, maybe. Bonnie Blue. Do we know who that is?
Oh God, I hate her. God, I hate her.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. So we all have the same opinion.
Okay,
I'm glad.
Correction. I don't hate her. However, I think what she's doing is bad for women, and I think it's bad for her. As somebody that's
Insanely
been-
problematic.
Okay, as somebody who's been hyper active in that area in the past, it's not healthy for you to be
No.
in that state all the time.
And so you better get your ass back here. I have separation anxiety.
No, why are you trying to jump out the window? Get back here. Squish.
Get back here. Anyway, chat, she just tried to jump over the ledge. My wife hates me. I miss my wife tails.
I don't.
I miss my
hate
wife
you.
tails.
How many times do I have to tell you that?
There's a window. If you ever come and see the world, we'll show you.
So Bonnie Blue is, we have to clarify for people. Bonnie Blue is a 18 up creator
Yep.
who has done stupid shit. You
Yep.
may know about her because she was the gal that did the like, I'm gonna mess with 1,000 guys in a day.
It was
type
1,000.
shit. Like,
Okay. I
she's-
couldn't know if it was the exact number.
I think it was 1,000. So she allegedly was railed by 1,000 people in a singular day.
I will
mean,
say that
credit to
documentary's on
you for-
YouTube.
No, it's not.
Not like
Is it
not the bow chicka bow wow part, but like
There's-
her getting ready
there's
and
worse.
interviews between the men is all on YouTube.
How did you interview in between? Dude, I don't think she actually slept with you guys.
Right before.
So if if memory serves, these men each got like all of maybe a minute before they had to swap out. So they basically got like three in before they're like, all right, next.
That
Just a
doesn't-
line.
Oh,
Yeah. She did end up actually in the hospital for the damages that were done to her body. I'm aware of that much. She was in the hospital for a couple of days.
Cross is like, oh, it's her.
I'm caught up.
Oh, he gets it now.
So
Okay,
there's
beautiful.
1,440 minutes in a day. How the fuck are you gonna tell me that you went for that long?
Exactly.
And this is somebody with stamina that's saying that. I have stamina. I can be that person. But that many people? And the other thing too, she had zero.
That's
Sorry,
how you
I've
catch
derailed the whole
disease.
conversation. She had zero protections for herself. People were able to treat her however they wanted to. Like she
That's
was
so
not
unsafe.
doing this from a place that, yeah, it's super unsafe. There was zero checks and balances to know if any of these guys were clean.
Oh, hell
Like,
no.
2 years from now, she could come positive for HIV, and all of the people she slept with. That's like an epidemic starter right there.
Oh god, we're gonna have another
We're
outbreak
not
and it's
gonna
gonna be
do it now.
worse.
Don't you dare
No.
talk bad on Pillow Princess like that, okay? She is not one.
But just know
Yeah,
that is
anyways.
involved in this story. So,
Oh, okay.
to the tidbit you got earlier, this is on Best of Redder Updates now. It was originally posted on Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my heavily pregnant friend her fiance was in a documentary? This is still ongoing, by the way. So we have what we have.
Oh no.
The original post comes from
No.
August 3rd of this year.
Okay.
So it's currently 4 a.m. and I feel so guilty right now I can't sleep. Okay, so myself and a few girlfriends decided to watch a documentary that's been trending. Not gonna lie, I was expecting a documentary showing a human side of a certain person, but yeah, as anyone who has watched the documentary, they know what it was. On to the issue.
Human?
My friend's fiance was one of the 1,000 men. I wasn't the first person to notice. 2 other friends were the first to notice. I didn't believe it at first, but with a second watch, it was definitely him. Now, even though his face was covered, the body shape and especially the tattoos were undeniable. We debated till early hours of the morning if we should tell her or wait because she's 8 months pregnant. But I'm not some.
shit.
But I am O.
In my opinion.
Oh, am I? Okay,
In
thank
my
you so
opinion.
much.
You're good.
If someone cheats, it's not their first time, and I'd rather lose a friendship for telling her straight away than her finding out I knew I hid it, because let's be real, when you tell someone news like this, there's a huge chance that they'll hate you and not the cheater. So this Sunday morning, I asked my friend to meet up and talk. I showed her the evidence, and the minute she looked at the picture, she knew it was him and broke down. I expected her to be angry at me, but she thanked me for being honest, as multiple people have hinted that she should watch the documentary instead of being upfront like I was. I ended up driving her to her mom's house. I'm guessing she told her fiance I told her because he's been blowing up my phone, calling me an evil little homewrecker who ruined not only his life, but is calling me out on social media for trying to ruin his relationship and wanting his unborn daughter to grow up without a dad. My friends are angry with me for telling her straight away.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe pause for a second. Maybe you shouldn't have cheated on your 8-month pregnant girlfriend. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's your own fucking fault. You went us. No respect or hate on ex-workers, but like you went and fucked somebody who's a porn star. Sorry. I'm
This is
fine.
the most valid crash out we've ever had.
I swear to God. What do you
I have to
mean?
agree.
Oh,
This is the most
I'm
valid
gonna
cry. I
crash
think-
out on social media because my daughter's not gonna have a father. She's better off without you. You sorry piece of shit. Sorry. You are a piece of shit for cheating on a pregnant woman. She was carrying your kid. She had the option to drop you, and you kept with it and you cheated on her. Go fuck yourself. Anyways.
Pop off,
Continue.
queen. This is why I love you.
You can let more of it out. It's okay.
Silver said, "Mom, I'm scared."
I'm so sorry. Like, what do you mean you're gonna cheat on your 8-month Like, she wasn't 8 months pregnant back then, right? She was a couple months pregnant. You cheated on her, and she had the opportunity. And I hate talking about this on any public platform. She had the opportunity, no matter where she's at for the most part, to terminate that pregnancy at the time that you were cheating on her with a porn star.
Yup.
The child not having a father is your fault, not the woman's. You don't get to blame women for your mess up and your mistake. You did not have to be one of those 1,000 men. You did not have to show up and put a mask on or whatever to hide your identity to fuck some random woman. For what? Oh, because I want to be... Why? Do you really want to say that you were one of 1,000 people that fucked the same girl?
Dude, Cross said losing a long-term relationship for sloppy 1000s. What the hell?
Dude, what is that? Like, she loved you. She was committed to you. She obviously was. She's pregnant with your child. And you cheated on her and ruined it. It is not the person who notified her of your misdoings' fault for that child not having a father. That is your fault for being a shitty dad. That child is better off without you, because what's that child going to learn if you're around? They're going to learn that it's okay to mistreat mom. They're going to learn that it's okay to cheat on or it's okay for your partner to cheat on you. It's okay for your partner to treat you like shit. The woman leaving, if she left, I don't know yet, but if she leaves, she is 100% in the right. And that is a better example to her child than that dad will ever be.
Exactly.
You're not a dad.
And baby, yes, they were together when this documentary happened. When the documentary happened, she would have just been a few months pregnant. I would also like to say, the thing is with this, before I continue reading too, the internet is fucking forever, okay? I know, like, cool, we can lose Wi-Fi. The internet is forever. Your digital footprint, forever. People find that shit. What's gonna happen when she's, like, an adult, and it's gonna take one person from somewhere who's gonna recognize him and be like, oh, wasn't your dad one of the 1,000 men? And now you live with that knowledge, and she's gonna fucking hate you.
Yeah. Like, you literally, like, your child is going to hate you. I wanted to see when it happened. It happened in January. So she was just getting pregnant when you fucked her. You could have ended the relationship and gone and slept with another woman, and that would have been fine. But you literally kept her stringing along. Dude, for 8 months? Oh, I would be ballistic. I would put the kid up for adoption.
I would be going to jail.
That's bad, but I would do
That's
it.
a murder.
I would do it. I would, like, because, like, and I would do that simply because it would be a locked adoption so that the kid doesn't know. Or I'd lie and be like, yeah, your father cheated on me with some random whore. Okay.
I would say your dad's dead. I would lie for that long. Be like, he's dead.
That's... Oh my god, dude. Anyways.
But...
Sorry.
No, you're good. We needed that.
No, that was valid.
I get angry for the girls, okay?
So...
I get angry for the girls.
While he's been blowing up her phone saying she's a homewrecker and blasting her on social media, her friends are angry with me for telling her straight away and not waiting till she had the baby in case the stress was an issue to cause, like, health problems for the child. And she said...
Clarification. I was born a month early. I'm perfectly fine. There's no health problems with a child being born a month early. The most that happens is you end up in NICU for a couple of weeks. While
My brother was in
your skin
NICU.
on your back grows. When I was born, I had no fingernails, no hair. Like, that was the only shit that was missing. I ended up in NICU just because they were worried about me for a bit.
And now you have strong
That's
as fuck
it.
nails. That's terrifying.
I know, right?
You got stronger by the second.
I get
Debbie,
stronger by the day.
how early were you born?
I was literally a month and a day early. Also, fuck you for being shitty friends for not telling her. How fucking dare you let her be in a relationship with that man? You are not friends.
I feel like it would cause
Holy
more
fuck,
stress to
dude.
be hinting at that documentary too. Like, I'm sorry, if I have, like,
Yes!
if there's something that I want you to be aware of, I'm not gonna be like, hey, you should watch this video when you have time. Because, like, that's gonna make my anxiety levels skyrocket and avoid it. Be like, what do you mean? What's in it? I don't wanna watch it now. Like, Why? What? Like, tell me up front. I don't do the lingering bullshit. That's so much worse.
So, Wonder was born 1 or 2 months early. I'd have to ask his mom, but he was born 1 or 2 months early. He spent some time in the NICU. It wasn't because like she was stressed or anything. I will say this: this man was a very long and big baby. His mother
Yeah.
is 5 foot. She is short.
Okay. Oh no, I see.
She was fighting for her life.
She was
Like-
fighting.
And here's the thing I'm thinking of too, right? Like, do you really want a newly, like, just had a baby woman to find out that the child that she's been carrying for like however many months, like, because postpartum depression is really bad.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
most women experience postpartum depression. So like, what are you telling me as a girl that you know what women go through when it comes to pregnancy, and you let your friend be with that piece of shit for how long? Because when did that documentary come out? It happened in January, so it probably came out at the latest February because of editing, right? You saw it, what, in March? You've let her be with this man for 5 months and not told her? And why? Because of the stress? Bitch, life is stressful. Rip the
Dude,
Band-Aid
yeah.
off, she's not a
Cross said the
pussy,
same thing
okay?
in the chat of like, when were they supposed to tell her? The day of delivery? What's supposed
Day
to
of
be a
the
happy
delivery?
day? Like,
Yeah,
it
I would
ultimately,
rather know beforehand.
exactly. Because when it comes to things like this, I think people put too much stress on like when you find out shitty things of like, oh, but I don't want to tell them now. I'll wait for the right moment. Listen, when shitty things happen in your life, there is no right
Mhm.
moment to tell people. It's gonna suck no matter what. Do it sooner rather than later. Because like, let's be so for real.
Yes.
If as a, I don't want to throw that hypothetical out there. We're a couple, hypothetically, okay? And you cheated on me,
Okay.
and you knew,
I would never.
and instead of telling me, you waited. Not only am I pissed at you for cheating, I'm pissed at you for holding it for
Pissed
that
at you
long.
For no, yeah,
Did-
not actually mad, but like hypothetically.
I love you so much. Please don't cry.
I love you. Don't cry. It just kills me because like then I would realize that all of my girlfriends minus one knew.
Exactly. And it's like that you're losing
would
not
lose
only
all
your
of
love
my
of your life,
friends.
but your friends. And like, listen, as an adult, friendship breakups fucking suck. Can we not do that? Be real with your friends. But so OP comes back to the post, says, I don't give two shits if I'm being honest about her fiance, but I feel so bad for putting my friend in this situation while heavily pregnant, and I'm worried if something does happen to her, it'll be my fault. Maybe she should have watched it herself and found it on her own. So am I the asshole for telling her? People obviously figured out what the documentary was, and since we've already been discussing it,
Cats on the counter.
I am going to drop to the update, which comes the next day.
Okay.
It's the only update so far. My friend's fiance wasn't the only one of our partners to do the lineup. My boyfriend of 3 years was one, and so was another friend's husband. 2 hours ago, he posted screenshots, a group chat, and photographic receipts no one could deny. Other men in relationships
God.
are involved, he said in the caption. I wasn't the only one there. Tags me, maybe check your own man before coming for my relationship. Tags 5 other women. I'm not taking the
so
blame
he's
alone.
Exploding.
Yeah, so not only is he saying like, oh, okay, you ruined my relationship for telling her that I cheated. By the way, your guy did it, and your guy did it, and your guy did it, and here's, like, it was like all of the men in that group collectively decided to cheat on their women to be one of the 1,000 men.
I hope all y'all fucking know your dicks are small, and I hope you get AIDS.
I hope the women. No, I hope the women get screenshots of all that, and the ones that are married get all of the money.
Get that bag,
Get your
queen!
fucking bag, ladies. Get your bag, okay? If you cheat on your partner, you deserve the worst possible punishment. I'm sorry, especially in that situation. How many times have you fucked your partner since then?
Hell hath no fury like a scorned woman.
Like, what if you gave them something? You were fucking 1,000 people that were not properly tested. How do you know you didn't give them something?
Oh, yeah.
God.
And it's like, I want to know, like, his power trip of like, oh, you ruined mine, so let me ruin yours. Actually, thanks. You want a little gold star for a minute? Thank you for outing it, because they were better off without these men, clearly. You're still the villain, but thanks for the brief hero moment, I guess, thinking that you were like a haha, got you back. And it's like, that actually, thanks. You know, I would high five you. Thanks for the news.
I legitimately would go on his post and I'd be like, hey, thanks, by the way. And then I'd send a screenshot of me breaking up with my partner immediately.
No, literally. And Cross, they did. They all had a group chat between the boys of like, hey, we're all going to participate in the 1,000 men thing. So
that's fucked up, dude.
Let's see. So along with the tagging the women, she said, I'm not taking the blame alone and being seen as the bad guy while tags all the men did the same. There was a lot more said, but I stopped reading and just deleted my social media account and then blocked my now ex. I don't want to hear his explanation. Nice. I feel humiliated and physically sick. I don't know how I'm going to face the coworkers or the clients at work tomorrow. I just wish I could disappear. My phone is going crazy, so I'm going to turn it off for a long shower, then go see if I can get some any sleep for what I'm sure will be hell tomorrow. Editor's note, yes, there is a real documentary. It is on Apple TV. It is an hour long, so not everybody was shown it. Editor's note 2. So the men go into a room. There are 5 cameras set up to record, and thought a prevent. So there's something that they use to like cover their faces. Probably, but they all had to agree to allow themselves being filmed, because it was going to be public. And if you want a brief thing, there is an article on it. I'm not going to read that. To sum it up for those, how this is for some that don't want to click the link, 7 men ruined their relationship for 45 seconds of sex. They got to stick it in, pump a few times, and leave. But hey, they got to bang a porn star, I guess.
I mean, if you want to bang a porn star, go fucking find a porn star. Shop within your fucking budget. Jesus Christ. Like, not that women are objects, first of all, but like, be fucking respectful. You weren't raised properly, obviously. This is a failing on either your mother or father. Because Jesus Christ.
Also, if you're in a relationship and you have a weird fixation on like, I want to fuck a porn star, just record the session and you're fine. There you go. Ta-da. You had your moment. You feel better?
Even then, if you want that badly, you and your partner could just start making that shit together. Then you're both porn stars.
There you go. Get the bag and you're not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Post it on the hub, dude. Why are you ruining your years and years and years of marriage or relationship for 45 seconds of pumping a porn star?
Like, not even a minute, bro. Like, I don't know how guys' anatomy works, right? But I'm trying to, like, think. 45 seconds. Do you even have time to process the pleasure points hitting, going to your brain? Or are you just so hyper-fixating? Like, you're literally, dun, dun, okay, done. Like, 30 seconds was wasted walking to the bed, so...
And I'm so sorry for this, but, like... It's not the women's fault.
No, absolutely
100%.
not.
It is not. I'm sorry for how I'm going to come off like this, because I'm going to be a bitch about it. But it's not the woman's fucking fault for you being a shitty person. Your moral compass is your decision, not your partner's. If anything, you are so in the wrong. Your partners have got to be fucking violated. And the other thing, too, does this get into the territory where the sex that you've had since then is no longer considered consensual? Because had they known you cheated on them, they wouldn't have fucked you again?
Dude, and then imagine the panic you're giving all of those women.
I would not fuck them again, because what if you gave me something?
Exactly! Yeah. Like, that's such a big fear, and then I've read about it, I don't know how true this is, and if I am wrong, feel free to correct me. But I want to say there has been cases within pregnant women where if you contract something, because obviously you're growing a human inside of you, it can transfer. So you might have just fucked over an unborn child because of your mistake.
It's not just because it can. It's not just the transfer. It can kill the baby. Like, there's certain sexually transmitted diseases that will kill your fucking child. Okay.
Good job, you almost killed your kid.
Like, okay, attempted murderer for 45 seconds of a woman. No, hold on. I'm gonna not say that statement. That's mean. Women are beautiful.
Not Bonnie Blue. You should have made all of those men sign an affidavit stating that if they cheated on their partners, that you went after them legally for it. Because you shouldn't have allowed yourself to get fucked by men that were in relationships.
Did they even
There
get
should have
paid
been
for that?
actual... No, they didn't. Why would they get paid? Men,
I mean, because
men
it's
just wanna
camera.
put their shit in holes, dude. Sorry for the guys that are watching. I don't mean you guys.
You didn't even get paid?
1,000 fucking men that decided that they just wanted to put their fucking dick in a hole for 45 seconds. If you wanted to put your dick in a hole, go get a fleshlight.
I will say what's really funny about this too is the fact that because of how unsafe 1,000 men within 24 hours is for your body, she couldn't even find other actors in that area. She could not find other stars because other stars would acknowledge this is actually insanely unsafe and I do not want to be a part of something. So you had to find random men who are simping for you so hard they would sooner drink your bathwater and jump on the chance. Like, you just ew. Anyway.
I had to drink some water. For the women who found out, I'm sure you were not the only ones. I'm sorry. Your partners were fucking shitty. I hope that you can go after them if you're married to them and get the money you need to go to therapy and to move the fuck on. To the men, you are scum and I hope you never get in a relationship again. And I hope that you did catch something, but you didn't have the opportunity to transmit it. Swear to God, I hope you got something that it wasn't active until after your partner broke up with you and you have to live with that for the rest of your life because that's bullshit.
Dude,
Your
so
dick is small
I never
and
wished-
I hope you got AIDS.
I never wish that shit on people. And because I have friends that are impacted by those sorts of things, by people violating that very, 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 very sacred boundary of, like, that's an intimate boundary that you're breaking.
exactly.
Right? I had friends that have been in the position where they've been stuck with that type of shit before, and it does ruin your fucking life. I hope that the men that cheat on their partners caught something, but I hope the women didn't get it.
So Cross is saying, I hope the women take solidarity in each other. And, like, let's be so real.
They will.
Dude, they will. Because, listen, it took me
They'll
and you
probably
5
go on a
minutes
fucking
to be, like, bonded. It took me and you 5 minutes to be bonded.
When you meet, like, especially if you've been friends with, so, like, I'm looking at this from the perspective of, like, my girlfriends and, like, how they interact with each other and shit like that. When their partners aren't treating them well, like, the entire group is mad at those guys. Like, it is a bonding experience. And that's if it's one girl that's impacted. Imagine it's a whole fucking group. Dude, we are watching our favorite sitcom with ice cream and Snuggies and with wine. That is all we're doing. And I'm gonna sob hysterically. And then I'm gonna go put weed killer on his fucking lawn. Okay?
Dude, that sounds
Like, all
awesome.
of them.
Listen, though, it's
You want
insanely
grass
true.
to grow here? Not anymore.
Because, like, on like a little lore drop note, right? When I went through a breakup, it was you guys don't see her, but we see her. It was my lovely Pookie wife, moderator Lucy, in the background there. And part of the reason me and her are so close is she was there when I was at one of the lowest in my life and was able to be like, "Oh, you're crying and you're sad? Let's go play video games. We're gonna watch a movie, get some snacks, and you can cry it out." And now she's not allowed to leave me. It's a contract.
The girls know when that shit happens how to take care of each other. We shouldn't have to, though. Like, we shouldn't have to. If you cheat on your partner, I will die on this hill. If you've ever cheated on your partner, get the fuck away from me. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want you on my friends list. I don't want anything to do with you. The one thing in this entire fucking world that you should never do is cheat on somebody that you were in an intimate relationship with. And I don't mean, like, and when I say this, I don't mean the psycho shit where people are like, oh, liking girls' photos is cheating. No, it fucking isn't. Jesus Christ.
No, we're
Women
talking like
exist.
the giving women
I'm talking
attention
about
with
going and
intent.
fucking I'm talking about going and fucking a woman that's fucking 999 other men in the same day. What are you doing? Dude, you have a beautiful woman in front of you. She wants to be the mother of your child, and you just threw that fucking key. Like, how many people don't get that anymore? Like,
I
do
just
you know
can't
how
imagine.
expensive it is to have kids? Fuck.
I'm just trying to imagine, like, you have, like, the love of your life, right? Bearing your child, the full 9, gonna spend it forever, you know, be old
We love you,
together,
Lucy.
all that, all the happy, cringy shit, right? And you go to a woman, like, if you're not number 1 on that list, so you could be anywhere in the hundreds, right? For all of 45 seconds, when she's probably, let's be so for real, because of how the woman's body is, she's probably worn out. It's probably not gonna feel good for either party. But you're just so insistent. Like, what was it that caught your appeal then? Did she still look pretty to you? Because at some point, it had to have started to look really fucking gnarly.
I think this goes a lot into the darker sides of the internet, too. If I'm being entirely honest. Because, like, let's be realistic. I've been on the internet since I was, like, 8 years old. I'm currently 28. So 20 years. Let's be so fucking real. Okay? Back then, the internet was Wild West. There was crazy shit, okay?
That is fair.
But I've also seen a lot of shit on the internet that you shouldn't see. And a lot of it is, this sounds awful, a lot of what I've seen, especially more so in the last 10 years, is men on alt accounts talking about awful things. Looking at hypnotic videos that are literally designed to reprogram your brain into being sex crazed. For women.
What the fuck?
Designed by people who want you to be like that. Okay? The things that I found on Tumblr in fucking 2016, dude. 2015, 2016.
We don't talk about
No, but you know what I mean, okay? And it was so easy to accidentally stumble upon. You're gonna tell me you're surprised that there's 1,000 men in any geographical area? The actors in her area know better because they know what proper safety looks like.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they didn't want to participate. That's why she couldn't get anybody to do it with her that was in the industry. Because it's fucking stupid. Do you know? It's not just a physical thing either. It's a mental thing. Like it's like my community's best kept secret that I have a decent body count. Okay. I'm a very wholesome creator now, and I don't really participate in that sort of culture anymore. But when I was younger, I did, right? It's not healthy for you. Being hypersexual like that and putting yourself through, like, people who are in the industry have therapists and, like, they have people and resources to reach out to when they get into that point. You're, like, genuinely think about what you're doing.
Well, because, like, you lose your sense of person.
There's no amount of therapy that's going to help you come back from that. And I'm not dissing on anybody's kink, okay? If you're into some of the, like, hypnosis shit and stuff like that, like, same. There's a reason I accidentally found it. But there's a healthy version of it, and there's a very unhealthy version of it. Just like there's a healthy version of consuming 18-up content and an unhealthy version of doing so. There's a healthy version of making it, and then there's Bonnie fucking Blue!
Oh my god, you know, that's actually valid.
Healthy. In 20 years from now, that shit's gonna fuck her up. I promise you. She's gonna have to go to therapy for it. Because I guarantee you, the things that they didn't put in that documentary, the things that men were saying to her.
Oh yeah, because it was free game for 45 seconds.
It was free game. They were allowed to do anything, right? If I remember.
Yeah, they were allowed to do anything.
She had to go to the hospital afterwards. Like that's gonna fuck you up. How are you gonna develop a healthy relationship with somebody when you're constantly? And she wanted to do more. Last I heard, she wanted to try to go for 10.
Do you want to die?
Like, and at a certain point in time, it's not
after 1,000. Why do 10,000 and just die halfway through?
It's not. Maybe I was 2. I don't know. She said some ridiculous number where she, like, went way above the 1,000. And I was like, dude, you're fucking psycho. And I started blocking every mention of her online. Because, like, I understand the fantasy. I understand the fantasy, right? Like, to some people, that sounds so hot. But at the same time, think about it. A fantasy isn't supposed to hurt you.
Well, it's
if it's hurting you, it's not a fantasy. You need to go to therapy.
Exactly.
Okay? Because it's trauma. If it's hurting you, it's trauma. Okay, the reason why I don't participate in that sort of culture anymore is because I went to therapy and I realized it was trauma.
Okay? Thank you for the follow. Hi, Scar.
Oh, hi, Scarlett. Welcome to my crash out. Today on the virtual Reddit podcast, it's just like anything. Like, let's be real. 100 would have been crazy. 100 in a day would have been crazy.
Oh yeah.
One person for 24 hours would have been crazy. Like, there's so many other things you could do, but those things probably wouldn't have hurt you. You could have put rules and restrictions on what you're doing. And then also, while you're making rules and restrictions, let's make a rule and restriction about if they're in a relationship, they don't get to be here.
Relationships and, I don't know, medical screenings.
Medical screenings. Why was this like a show? If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. This was a show up and get it type thing. There was no background check on any of these guys. They could have been people that actually genuinely intended on harming her.
Dude, for real, that's what's so crazy to me, is like, you're so hell-bent on 1,000 men in 24 hours. What if one of them was a murderer? Like, I'm so sorry, 45 seconds would have been all it took to do any amount of, like, stab, you're done.
These guys should have been submitted into like an application process where you had a team go through. Like, if you're wanting to do it healthily, I'm not agreeing that it's healthy in any manner, but if you were to do so, go through an application process, background check them, make sure that they're not in a relationship, make sure they're fucking clean, make sure that they don't have a criminal background, particularly in crimes against women.
Scarlett hit the nut button.
Thing. Okay. And then maybe consider doing it. However, the fact that you let men rail you who were in committed relationships and you're still standing by it is crazy. Her in particular should be making a huge apology by now. She should have apologized.
No, you want to know what? I can actually tell you exactly what controversy she's currently under. And it's atrocious. It's so fucking bad. Do either one of you know who, like, Tay is? That one child who got, like, super rich and famous at a very young age?
Yeah, Lil Tay.
Yeah, if she isn't 18, she's about to turn 18. Can you guess who wants to collab with her?
No. Nope.
She's gone.
I'm swapping my battery.
I watched a video on that this morning.
That is literal grooming. That is actually a crime. That is a legal crime. No. What do you mean? That's like that one content house that's all 18 up creators that are trying to get girls that are like 17, 18 in there.
Jesus Christ. Well, so I
remember the name of it, but that was a crazy thing to read online at one point.
Dude, I've went on like a deep dive of the Bonnie Blue drama. She's publicly made multiple statements of like, she's treading the line so finely that she has openly said she wants as young as 18 as she gets. And we're talking like 17-year-old with her, and the second midnight hits and they're 18, go time. She wants that on her belt.
That's grooming. That's actually grooming. You know that, right? She knows that, right?
You would think.
Grooming.
That
is literally the definition of it.
No, literally.
That is the spitting definition. What are you talking about?
And it's a losing argument because the women are like, that's fucking disgusting. Like, you're literally a PDF. That's grooming to the nines. But the men who are worshiping her are like, oh, we can make this happen.
Yeah, they could make it happen. But let's be real. That sort of shit impacts them too. And I'm gonna argue this, especially, is that a large portion of this genuinely has to do with the fact that men are not taught properly how to regulate their emotions. The people that I know that are full-grown men that do know how to properly regulate their emotions have either 1, gone to fucking therapy, 2, been raised in a female-only household, or 3, have gone through so much counseling when they were a kid that they've slowly learned how to regulate their emotions.
Yup.
Okay? There's no diss on not knowing how to regulate that shit, right? But the reason they think it's, oh, this is such a cool thing, is because that's what they're taught is cool. Guys go out when they have a boys' night and they get fucking shit-faced, and they destroy shit, and they tell each other to do stupid shit, and they throw knives at each other in the ground, and they beat the shit out of each other. Women go out, you know what we do? We go dancing, we hang out with our girls, we have fun, we put glitter on each other in the bathroom while we're all drunk, okay? Like, we're not telling each other to go do stupid shit that would hurt us.
You wanna know what I did on my last
It's like,
IRL girls'
don't
night?
know how to... What?
We went to one bar, right? Got super sloshed, sang
Sky, I
to
love
the
you.
jukebox directly next to it until it got like too men polluted that we were like, let's leave. We want to dance. Went to a bar across the street that had a live band. We were dancing, and then I had to retrieve my friend out of the bathroom because she was about to be peer pressured into some shit. And I literally, like, I grabbed her and I went, we're leaving. Our ride's here. And we went home.
And our rights here. Like, that's your job when you're with the girls. Do you know what my girls' nights consist of? My last girl night that I went out, we all went out to a really, really fancy restaurant. We all dressed up to the nines. We ate food. We had a couple of drinks. We went home. Well, home to the Airbnb because we were all having a sleepover as well. That's what we do. And we're all full grown. Like, I'm the youngest one. I'm 28. The rest of them are older than me. We are all full grown women. Okay? Like, that's
Cross.
Glitter plus palms
Glitter.
license equals glitter bombs.
I have implemented a glitter bomb once and it got me grounded. I will never do one again.
And like, genuinely, that guy sucks. Cause like, that's the sort of trauma that's gonna stick with those women for the rest of their fucking lives. Like, and it's 100% Bonnie's fault and those men's fault.
Oh yeah.
Bonnie, because she didn't have proper checks and balances and the idea was idiotic in the first place. You dumb bitch. Yes, you.
Yes, you.
In case you ever fucking see it and it gets clipped somewhere, I hate you, Bonnie Blue. Anyways,
Yeah!
and I never say shit like that publicly. Second thing is those men, like, I hope you never end up in a relationship again. I genuinely hope you never end up in a relationship again. You don't deserve women. You really don't. You don't deserve women. Bonnie Blue needs to be forced out of the 18 up like content industry. If she lives, does she live in the UK?
I have no idea, but I
she's in the
think that
UK.
the
she's
OF
in
as
the
a company
UK
needs to just take her account and have some accountability on their end.
Yeah, because that's, and like, they're not going to, because it makes them money. They're not going to. It makes them too much damn money. That's the problem.
That's like that's a different shitty hellhole. But ultimately,
There we go. I wish genuinely that I knew who these women were so that I could send them like a gift basket, like of just chocolates and wine because you need it, okay? And for the mama, maybe not wine. Maybe we get you sparkling apple cider, baby. But it's okay.
we'll send you
shit.
diapers.
We'll
Then
get
bitch
you
is
sorted.
expensive.
Burp rags, diapers, like whatever. Because like in moments like this is when women should stick together. And this is when men who are not these men need to actually start shit talking the men that are doing this. Do you know how effective it is to shit talk? Like, I've literally seen situations where a guy is standing next to another guy. One guy is talking down to me and the other guy goes, "Hey, that's not cool. Don't talk to her like that." And the other guy fucking changes his behavior so quickly.
Dude, and it works so well.
If I say the same shit, it's literally like, "Oh, I'm not going to listen to you," half the time. Not everybody's like that, but like, "Oh, blah, 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 blah," right? If you are one of the guys friends with the people that you know were doing this shit, tell them how fucked up it was that they cheated on their damn partner. Otherwise, they're going to do it again. If you have a guy friend and you're covering for him because he's cheating on a girl, call him out.
If you consider being like, this is the way I view it. If anybody in your friend group cheats on a partner, right, and you take acknowledgement in that and then continue the friendship, you're an enabler. You're just as bad and you're a part of the problem. Shut them the fuck down and be like, "Hey, you're being a piece of shit, bro."
Like, I find out that a friend of mine is cheating on somebody, I literally remove them. I don't care. That's like, it's like when you're getting to the point where you're fucking around with another person, like you're actually fucking them, and then you come home and you sleep with your partner, you're the worst kind of person. Like, And like there's emotional cheating, and I don't agree with that either, but I understand sometimes that like you can't control your own emotions. As soon as you acknowledge what's happening though, you need to tell your partner.
Oh yeah.
Unless for whatever reason, like if you're in an abusive relationship, it's going to put you in danger. That's the only time that I would say, okay, well, emotional, like you're just talking to somebody, you've never touched them. I can kind of ignore it because you're literally having your partner beat the shit out of you every single day. I would need an escape too. But you should still leave as soon as possible and cut off that relationship. And you should not go kiss, fuck, or be sending photos to, or be doing any of that other shit with a man, if you or somebody else. You know
yeah.
what I mean, though, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
Like I don't think any cheating is good. I think that if you're fucking around with somebody and then you bring something back home to your partner, you're the worst kind of person, though. Because I've had that happen to me. It is violating.
It's insanely violating.
Shit, like it. Let's be real. That's a large portion of the reason why blackout. That's a large portion of the reason as to why I don't actually like actively pursue relationships anymore. I'm terrified that I'm gonna get with somebody. I'm gonna trust them like I trusted him, and then that's gonna happen again. I know that I'm lonely. I know that I'm like, I want to be in a relationship. I want to have a kid. Like, I want to have maybe a couple of kids. I want to have my like white picket fence American dream moment. Okay.
Yeah.
But I can't fucking do that because I still have to go to therapy for the trauma that man gave me because he fucked another woman and then came home and fucked me right after. Okay. Like, you can't do that shit to somebody. And like the guy in this especially, the timeline, like she just got pregnant. You had 8 months to own up, and you're gonna be mad when you get called out. He thought he was never gonna get caught.
No, and it's like I'm also trying to imagine too having those moments, right? Like those are big moments. If you were expecting a child and you're wanting a child, your wife comes to you and like positive pregnancy test, and you're having the excitement of baby planning, baby naming, putting the room together, taking her to her appointments, and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a dad. Anyway, time to go get Bonnie Blue. Like,
oh my god,
how do you take such memorable, beautiful moments that you should be having with your wife about bringing a child into the world, but on the back burner in your mind the entire time, you're like, oh yeah, 5 more days until the day. I'm gonna be late from work. Like, dude.
That's crazy to me. And you know what's crazier is they probably like took the day off of work, went on a boys' trip. Like, because it was everybody in that group, it was a guys' trip type thing, which is terrifying. Men like that are awful. Women like that are also equally awful, because I know that there's some women that like they've done similar things where they like, all go on a trip and they go to do things that their partners would not be okay with in any other circumstance, and it's
don't be a piece of shit, human. It's not that hard. It's really not. If you're unhappy in your relationship or you don't feel satisfied, break up.
You know what's crazier too? They didn't ask their partners or inform them beforehand because they knew they wouldn't be okay with it.
Exactly.
If you want to do something like that, like, I'm sure most couples have a like, oh, if ever this person, like the celebrity fuck it list, right? Everybody has a joking one. Like, god damn, Keanu Reeves is great. And like he's great, but he's a good person too. But the thing is like, that's mostly a joke. If your partner, like, if you ever actually end up in that situation, obviously ask your partner. If they say no, it means no. Because your tie is to them first. You don't know the other person. You don't know them. You're not in a relationship with them. They don't even owe you anything. They're gonna fuck you and not remember you tomorrow.
Exactly. It's just, people are willing to throw away important, memorable things for 5 seconds of something they're not going to remember later down the line.
Legitimately, a friend of mine in high school was cheating on his girlfriend, and I found out about it, and the next day I went up to her and I was like, hey, he's fucking cheating on you. You want me to help you get the evidence for it so you know?
Fuck
and she
yeah.
was like, what do you mean? And I like showed her a photo of him fucking around with another girl at a party the night before, and then proceeded to help her catch him in the act by helping her make a fake account. on the social media platform that he had met the woman on because I
Girl
was also
power.
on that social media platform. That's what the platform or what the party was for. It was a bunch of us locally meeting up and like we were all we were all the same age. It was one of those platforms geared towards teens at the time. Those used to be really common.
They did. They really did. Oh my lord. But listen.
God, it's a miracle I didn't get kidnapped.
For real, what the fuck?
It's a miracle.
Jesus Christ. But on the crash out notice, don't be a shitty human.
Yep. My voice is hoarse because of how much I screamed. I hope those men have the worst life after this. I hope you get outed. I hope that people figure out who you are because now it's on Reddit, and if there's an update, that means it's popular on Reddit. Yeah, it is. And you know what that means? That means eventually people are going to go look into you, and the internet is forever.
The internet is forever.
That you probably posted on Instagram are
Go
forever.
drink some water, or
And I hope you get outed. And I hope that you end up on the T app and that everything bad happens to you because you're a piece of shit.
Hydrate for the valid crash out. Oh my god.
I've been hydrating, but I'll do it again.
But yeah, no, their lives are over because aside from like obviously your relationships, the internet is forever. Say bye to your job, your family, your parents. You're a disgrace across the board. You've lost everything. And on the losing everything note, that brings us to Squilliam's final story of tonight.
Okay. Sorry for my crash out there.
I think that was needed. That was awesome.
That was
I'm
needed.
sorry. I'm sorry. I get so mad on the behalf of women who are treated badly. God.
Listen,
You
we
deserve
love
better.
women.
We love you. You're fantastic and you raise the world up.
You're beautiful.
Keep being awesome. Squilliams, I am set.
You're set? Are you ready?
I'm buckled.
Why are we waiting for father to get out of prison? Squilliams.
Okay, so there was a trigger warning on it, and it's just mentioning of drugs
Oh no.
and drug dealing.
Oh no.
Ah.
Ah. Hey,
Every time I have a trigger warning, I say it, and that's just because.
do you think Squish knows that I've been smoking since I was like,
Yes,
you know,
bitch.
and it hasn't been legal here for very long.
No, it's okay. I don't think she knows. I got your secret.
Okay. Don't tell the authorities.
I won't. I got you. Anyway, Squishy, your story.
Anyways, your story. This is alleged, by the way. I had a medical card.
Okay. So the original post, this was a while ago. This was July 1st, 2015. This is an old story.
Damn.
That is around the time I graduated 10 years ago. Let's go.
All right.
That's a month
So-
after I graduated.
My future
Oh, shit,
father-in-law
we're old.
has just had 2 more Class X felonies to his record and is looking to 10 to 12 years in prison. My fiance and I have a 6-month-old daughter, and we have been planning a wedding that was supposed to be in September of this year. My future mother-in-law is trying to convince my fiance to force me into postponing the wedding, and even went as far as saying that we can't have any more children until her husband is out of prison so that he doesn't miss anything. I feel sick thinking about waiting 10 to 12 more years to marry someone that I've been with for 7 years already. I definitely don't want to postpone having more children just so that he doesn't miss it. Am I insane? I mean, my daughter could be 12 by the time she sees him again, and I'm not waiting 12 more years to grow our family. We already have a venue, my dress, invitations have been sent out, and I have my family flying into town. I may be selfish here, but I just don't want to feel as though we should be punished just because his father decided that being a criminal was more important than watching his first granddaughter grow up and watching his only son get married. I just feel as though he should have been thinking of his family. My fiance has a sister that will be turning 10.
Huh?
How the fuck? Okay. OP is 24.
Uh-huh.
So I'm assuming the fiance's around that age, like 24, 25. He has a little sister who is 10.
My mom almost had a kid when I was like 16. That would have made the kid about 10 years old now, and I'm like 25. So yeah, that can't happen. My mom legitimately got pregnant when she was like 40.
My popo, my grandfather, my dad's dad, he's 11 years younger than the technical youngest sibling. But like,
that's just crazy.
That's a lot of effort.
He's gonna miss out on his kid's graduation and all of her teen years. Like, you're asking your kid to just to hold your life up? All of your kids?
I guess.
Okay.
Nah, fuck no.
I'm being good. I'm not gonna say anything yet.
So my fiance has a sister that will be turning 10, and she could be 22 by the time he's out. She should not graduate or go to college, or should she not graduate or go to college and get her license so that her dad doesn't miss it while he's serving time for his 6th felony? I just don't know how I'm supposed to tell my future and mother-in-law. Absolutely not. I will not wait 12 years to do what we've been planning for years and to give my daughter a sibling someday. TLDR, my future father-in-law landed himself in prison for up to 12 years. His wife wants me to cancel my wedding until he gets out of prison. Quite frankly, I don't think that's fair. There is an update, but I will hear your opinions first.
Fuck no, life goes on.
Piece of shit of a mom.
You made those choices. 6th?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
So, okay, I know you're going for the dad. Fuck you to the mom. The mother-in-law? Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, you're depriving your children of 12 years of their life because their dad is a shitty person? Fuck you for having bad relationship tastes in men. Hello? Secondly, no! They've been together for 7 years. That is well past the point of getting to the point of being married. How dare you? His fuck up is his mistake, not the kids. Your children should never be impacted by your shitty decisions. If they are, you are a bad parent. If you make a shitty decision and it lands you in a hot spot, you should do everything in your power to get your kid away from you in that instance. 6 felonies?
That's what I'm saying, 6?
2 years for every felony then, I guess. Or maybe you've been spending back-to-back time and your children have just not had you around for chunks of their life.
Dude,
Jesus.
they need to go no contact from both of them.
Those felonies are. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care what the felonies are. After the first 5, you should have figured out you shouldn't be doing it anymore.
I'll say then it's just an active choice.
Have your kids hold up their marriage for you. That's fucked up. They want to have their own family. Let them have their own family. The whole purpose of you having kids is for them to be able to carry on your legacy. If they don't have more kids, they're not going to. Okay? If they want to have another fucking kid, have another kid. Go get married. Fuck the dad. Fuck the mother-in-law. You're both pieces of shit. For different reasons.
Well, and it's like,
I'm very opinionated today. Jesus.
You should be. We love that. That's beautiful. But to literally punish, like, that's what you're doing, is you're punishing them. Of like, hey, you need to stop this because, you know, your dad made some choices and is now in jail or prison for 12 more years. So I need you guys to actually pause everything because he is mattering more with his shitty decisions than you are with your beautiful, amazing life. That's what you're prioritizing, is shitty actions over, like, genuine accomplishments. And fuck you for that, because what the fuck do you mean I'm supposed to put my life on hold because you made active decisions to fuck up? And if 6 felonies, okay, and I'm going to assume they're drug related?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they're, I've been around that. I've seen that a little bit in my life. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit because that's such an, like, listen, addiction is addiction, what the fuck ever. But 6 felonies, and that's such an active choice of choosing whatever fucking addiction or habit you have over your family again and again and again. And for whatever reason, the mom is so fucking stupid and, like, covered through, you know, the rose-colored glasses that it's like, oh, no, I love him more than I love you guys. That is what you're telling your family, is I love the shitty dad more than I love you guys. So you guys, not going to celebrate you. You're not allowed to because he matters more.
There's valid points. First off, I want to clarify something. I've had addiction problems and tendencies. I still struggle with it sometimes. I never talk about it because nobody needs to know. Okay? But in this one instance, I know exactly how hard it is to deal with that shit. I know exactly how hard it is to deal with the craving. I know how withdrawals feel. I know what it feels like to be in a really shitty situation.
I will clarify.
It's drug dealing, not consuming.
Oh, he's even worse. You're even worse.
Yeah, now fuck you.
Sorry, you're even worse because you're supplying the problem. Go get an actual fucking job. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's like, oh, I want to do this. Da, 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 da. Unless it's cannabis, dude, you're the shittiest fucking human being.
Is that why the mom cares?
Dealing.
She just wants the money then.
Because it makes money. Do you know how much money dealing makes you?
Oh yeah, they're probably rolling in money for killing people, essentially, and feeding into horrid addictions that are just going to destroy lives. So she doesn't even care about, like, anything. She wants the money and lost that income, and that's why it matters.
Well, no, I think for her, she doesn't want the dad to miss out, because the dad's probably complained about it. But the problem is one, especially if it's drug dealing charges, you had so many opportunities. You're not addicted to it. You could have just stopped and got a real fucking job. Go pay taxes like the rest of us, okay?
Go pay taxes.
Or if you really want to deal drugs, go to a fucking state or country where it's legal and do it there. Be a law-abiding citizen, you piece of shit. Secondly, okay, I'm sorry, mother. Fuck you. They can live stream my wedding to him in prison. You can sit and rot in jail. I have seen, this is about to get bad, and I'm so sorry. I'm about to be very unfiltered for a second. I've literally sat in a room watching somebody do heroin before. Okay? I've seen what that does to people. That is the reason I quit. Because the first time I saw that, I was like, this is too much. This is too much. I can't do this shit. I can't be around this shit anymore. This is gonna kill me. Okay? How fucking dare you supply that shit to people? That's poison for people. And you know it because you watch people come to you, you watch them get fucking addicted to it, you watch them keep coming back, and then you watch them wither away because that's what heroin and meth do. That's what hard substances do. Okay, they wither you away. What is it? Ketamine kills people. Okay? Crocodile literally rots your skin off. These are chemicals that are made in basements and garages, and the places that they are made in later get blown up because that's how you destroy the evidence, is to burn it in a fire so hot it doesn't exist anymore. And then those substances sit on the ground because they don't fully burn. Meth is in almost every single fucking home in Montana. There is a literal process for every homeowner to go in and do meth tests first before they purchase a house, because meth being done even once in a house can harm your children's health. You are poisoning generations of people for fucking profit. You are no better than a mega corporation, and you're a shitty person. You deserve to rot for more than 12 years. 12 years is too light of a sentence for the amount of lives that you've probably taken or ruined because of the substances that you've been dealing them. So if you miss out on your kid's wedding, sorry. Who cares? You deserve it. Let them be happy without you. Because all you're going to do is bring that poison to their kids.
This dude's upset that he doesn't get to see his kid's wedding. But what about the families that he ruined? How many weddings did they not get to see?
I'm sorry.
She's okay.
I'm scared.
I never talk about that stuff. Because it's like, it's obviously is part of my story, but it's a hard thing to talk about, right? It's not an easy thing to be like, yeah, I used to be addicted to narcotics. But literally the moment of reckoning for me, there was 2 of them. The first one was the week before the second one, and I watched my friend sit there in a corner and like do the shit to do heroin. And he had just been on pre-release, and so he had already gone to jail for it. I watched him destroy his life again in a matter of seconds because of some random drug dealer that was his original dealer before he went in the first place. The dealer called him up. He's like, "Oh, I heard you got out. Do you want some more?" And all of that progress that he had made got destroyed in a matter of like a couple of hours. Because if you're and that's the thing, is like, I'll get into that in a second. But essentially, that was my moment of reckoning of being like, okay, like if I don't do this, like if I don't stop, I'm gonna die. And then a week later, my friend almost died in my living room because he took benzos and drank at the same time. Like, and that was the second realization of like, holy shit, I'm gonna fucking die if I don't stop. Because heroin is not, like, in your brain, you can be like, oh, heroin is different than, like, Vicodin, or heroin is different than codeine, or heroin is different than benzodiazepine. You can differentiate those because one's prescribed by a doctor, right? That's how so many narcotics addicts act. They're like, well, it's prescribed by a doctor, so it's not that bad, right? And then you sit there and you see that happen, you're like, oh, that's separate. It then happens to somebody who's doing the same shit you are, and shit gets real really fucking quick. And you start spiraling. I remember the withdrawals from that shit. It sucks. By the way, when I say that I was going to explain that later, the addiction is bad enough with people that, like, every single doctor I go to, every medical record that gets transferred over, in big, bold letters for me says, do not prescribe narcotics. If a doctor offers me it, I tell them to fuck themselves and
That's
read
fair.
my chart. Okay? Because one person tempting me on a bad day is still enough, even 10 years later, to fuck me up. Okay? The people that go out and they deal drugs and they, like, get these people hopped up on shit and they're like, yeah, this is my income, da-da-da-da. And it's not just cannabis. Or, like, I don't know, what the other ones that the hippies did, like mushrooms, acid.
Yeah.
Even acid can fuck your brain up, though. Do you know that even if you do acid one time, you can permafry yourself? Just fucking gone. Your brain is gone.
Fuck no.
Like, dead ass. Like, the father-in-law, I guess, he's a shitty father. He doesn't deserve to be called that. But, respectfully, I hope he misses his kid's wedding. I hope he misses his daughter's graduation.
Well, I
I
will
hope
say
you miss her graduation from college, too. And I hope you miss her wedding. I hope you miss every major accomplishment that your family, your offspring, are going to have. Because you deserve it.
that's facts. Oh, lag spike. But there
sorry.
is an update on this, correct?
Yeah.
There's an update? I'm God. No. Okay.
So we might find the resolution.
I'm sorry. I'm
So-
sorry.
Nah,
was
don't
a
apologize.
little-
There was like a little tidbit to that first update that I didn't see. So she spoke with her fiance about it, and he had no idea that his mother was planning on this. I basically stated it as, "You're not really planning on agreeing with this, are you?" And she got a hell no in return. He basically said he doesn't even plan on visiting his father, and said he needs to deal with the consequences for being an idiot, and he's planning on telling his mother to fuck off. That's
Let's
before
go.
the actual, like, update.
I'm
W
just gonna
fiance.
say, I'm guaranteeing you right now, based on how he reacted to that, this is not the first time his dad's been in jail and missed major accomplishments in his life because of drug dealing.
You ready?
Yup.
Oh fuck! Did I call it?
Buckled. Seatbelt.
So
This is the next day when she updated it. The literal first 2 words are fun facts.
Chad, did I call it? Did I call it?
First
I'm
thing,
sad.
no, this isn't made up. The fact that I would make this up is so ridiculous, but anyway, not my point. This would actually be the
Understandable,
third
Quinn.
extended
prison sentence he has had since my fiance was born. So my mother-in-law of all people should know that life doesn't
stop when you're married to a criminal.
Oh no! Oh no! Did I call it?
You called it.
You called it.
I told you. I know this shit. I hate that I know this shit, but I know this shit.
So, my mother-in-law told my sister-in-law, the 10-year-old, that she was planning on asking us to hold off, and my sister-in-law is the one who spilled the beans to me. The reason I was worried that it would be an issue is because my sister-in-law told me very nonchalantly, in quotes, "Oh, Mom is going to ask you guys to postpone the wedding until Dad gets out. She really doesn't want you to have another baby because Dad would go crazy that he missed it." End quote.
But she's 10. So, like, of course she's gonna repeat what her mom says, right?
You know,
You
so
would
she's
think.
not there yet. She's a baby.
She
Unless
said it
it's-
so calmly and normally, as if to tell me that this was an average request. My fear was that my fiance would agree because if his sister seemed so unfazed, maybe he would too. I wasn't
That's
sure
fair.
on how their lives were while his father was in prison the first 2 times. He doesn't like talking about it. So it made me feel like the insane one to think that her request was absolute bullshit. So, sorry for the missing info. I have a 6-month-old who gives me about 10 to 15 minutes to use my phone. So I didn't
Valid,
didn't
queen.
get an average reply to the 1,000 messages in my
She had a lock in.
1,000 messages in my inbox. My fiance has talked to his mother and basically stated that it's not happening.
always works.
She's going to have to deal with it. There's no way we are waiting,
and he plans not to visit his dad. That's really when she blew up. He didn't say much. He didn't say much of what was said after that. Just told me that it was taken care of, and that was that. TLDR: my fiance talked to her and told her to fuck off, and that is it.
Cross said the first good male decision today.
Right.
The first good mail that we've had today.
So I know.
Other than the bully's little brother.
But
That is fair.
I know. I'm gonna say this. I understand. From the mom's perspective, it sucks. Her husband's probably missed out on a lot already. If it came from the little girl, I understand that as well, because she's 10 and she doesn't know any better. She doesn't understand why daddy is gone. She doesn't understand why dad has got to go away. And if she does understand, it's a very base understanding that has not been extrapolated on very well, and the adults probably don't talk to her about it because she's 10.
Yep.
Okay? She probably needs to go to therapy, let's be real, if she's that nonchalant about that shit. However, like, at the end of the day, the dad made decisions where he was ruining other people's lives. I don't care what you were dealing. You deserve to be in jail if you're in jail. The only time that I would make the exception is cannabis and maybe mushrooms, because you can grow that shit on your own anyways. You're not making it with car batteries and like antifreeze. Okay? Like, when I was in like high school, I remember doing reports on crocodile and how like it terrified me. I couldn't sleep for weeks. Like, drugs are not a joke. They're
Nope.
not something that's funny, haha. And I feel like genuinely it's incredibly rude for you to ask your children to put their lives on hold because you made a shitty decision. Like, I'm sitting here and thinking about it. This is bad, and I know I said I wasn't going to go here, but my mom wouldn't want me to hold up my life because she had cancer.
Yeah.
Like, if I had been in a position, like, genuinely, like when my grandpa was passing away, I was in a very committed relationship. Like, I very honestly thought we were going to end up going that route. If we had been getting married this year because we had been together for like 5 years at that point,
Mm-hmm.
and mom got cancer in the last year, she wouldn't have told me to hold up my entire life for her cancer. She, like, and I have friends too that, like, I know that they've been in prison before, and like, I don't think that they would ask their children to hold up their lives for that.
No.
That's really rude. Like, they are their own people. You can't do that to them. I'm surprised drug lord dad and mom ain't divorced. It oftentimes when the one parent is in on that shit, they know. Unless the mom didn't know. If the mom didn't know, she wouldn't have asked them in the first place, though. So she probably knew.
I was like, I think she knew,
And she probably helped. And she's probably lucky she didn't get caught.
I think she's probably
Well,
addicted. That's just my personal route, though, because from what I've seen from personal experience, if there's somebody that close to you who's dealing it frequently, you're not pissing clean. You just cannot convince me.
I don't understand that logic, and it hurts me for the children that are in the position, because I know it's not just this family. There's a lot of people who their parents are doing this shit. I used to be friends with some of those people when I was struggling with my own shit, and every single day I think about those kids and I wonder if those kids are okay. because I know, like, no matter what they were dealing, even if they had money, they probably weren't living well. The kids probably weren't eating well. Like, that money doesn't go back into the house and home. It usually goes to fund substance abuse problems. Hi, soundboard.
Hi, soundboard.
And so, like, every single day, there's a little bit of guilt that eats away at me that, like, I probably should have called CPS when I knew where they were. Because now I don't. I can't help those kids anymore. I don't fucking know where those parents are. Like, I was too young to fucking realize that was what I should have done. And then I got older and I learned. And now every time I see that shit happen, I do that same shit. But at the same time, like, kids don't deserve that. Like, nobody, like, the kids don't deserve it who the parents are doing that, because then the parents disappear for years and years and years of their lives.
Yeah.
The kids of the parents that are doing the substances from the ones that are dealing don't deserve that, because they potentially are going to lose their parents for their entire life.
Yep.
And it's not, and I don't just mean, like, passing away. I mean, like, when you lose your parent to a substance problem, it's fucked, dude. They're not your dad or mom anymore. Like, they aren't there anymore, you know? And so, like, I don't know. It's hard for me to have any sympathy for the mom or the dad in this situation.
No, I don't blame you on that.
I genuinely, like, good on your husband, or I guess future husband. Good on him. Wait, this was like 10 years ago. So good on your husband for sticking his ground. Oh, that means his dad's gonna come out in 2 years. Oh, I'm so excited for that update.
Update 2 years later. Oh my lord.
Like, I don't know, man. That's so fucked up to do to your kids. Like,
well,
that whole situation is fucked. And the 10-year-old,
dude,
the 10-year-old,
right? And it's a lot of trauma.
The 10-year-old is still with the mom.
Yeah, go to CPS.
I'm surprised the 10-year-old is still with the mom. Because, like, come on, dude. There's no way. Like,
I feel like the next update we get on this is going to be like, hey, so the 10-year-old actually moved in with us years ago, and she's being raised by us.
Probably. That probably is going to end up being what happened. And if it isn't, I hope that... Because now she's not 10. She would...
20.
What? 20, yeah. So she graduated high school, probably without her dad being present. Unless her dad... And that's the other shitty thing. Her dad may have gotten out on parole, too. Like, there's a chance in the American justice system that he doesn't even actually serve full-time, and that he's not rehabilitated. So he could be out and doing it again. And who's to stop him? Like, I hope you got married. I hope your marriage was, like, your wedding was beautiful. I hope you have another kid. I hope you're living your best life. And I hope your dad is rotting in prison.
Exactly. And on a note, too, that, like... Now, we don't know this for fact of anything. It's just something I have seen. So for, like, I believe I've told you. I know you know. I used to work for a correctional facility. They wouldn't call it juvie, but I was a coach counselor for...
It was fucking juvie.
It was a fucking juvie, just without the bars. I worked with 13 to 17-year-old girls who came from all walks of life, whether it was gang violence, drug addiction... you know, bad home, control alt deleting yourself. Like, they put all of these girls in the same building. I monitored 26 children alone.
I've never heard somebody phrase it like that.
I didn't know another way to say it.
It's the funniest fucking thing, too.
And the downside of growing up in, like, any amount of drug-riddled home, right? Whether your parents are dealing or whether they're doing... that comes with the risk of you're exposing your children to this. What's to stop them from gaining access to this? And until you've watched a 13-year-old girl come down from a heroin addiction, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I've held those girls. I've had them in my arms crying while they try to hurt themselves, me, or other people. Because it's a bitch and they're babies and don't know how to fucking... They're not even fully developed and now have to figure out how to come from the worst of the worst addictions.
You know what I wonder? Do you think the 10-year-old has been exposed to substances if the mom was addicted? Like crack baby syndrome?
And that's what I'm worried about is, like, you fuck so many, like, you ruin your life, but when you have a family, it hurts everyone.
I'm not going to say who, I'm not gonna out you like that. But again, they don't watch my shit, and I don't talk to them very frequently. But one of my siblings, who is one of my half siblings, their mom was doing crack, like when she was pregnant with them, and it did fuck them up. And when they were a certain age, they did try to do the control delete, and like it was fucked up. Like it's like I'm gonna be real. They tried to take their own life when they were like under the age of 10.
Yep.
You fuck your kids up like that. Like, don't bring substances into your house, dude. Value your family, value your children. There's so many reputable ways to make money that I don't foresee you needing to do that. I can't imagine why you would put your family through that. And,
Dude.
like, I understand that there's always going to be people that argue, like, oh, well, you know, you've never been in this situation before, blah, 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 blah. I want to clarify really quickly. I've had an addiction problem. I've been on the fucking streets before, and I grew up in a trailer. Okay? Even through all of that, I never considered ruining other people's lives by dealing meth, heroin, cocaine, crack. I think crack is meth, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I never went out of my way to try to go do that, even when I was desperate for money, because there's never anything morally that I could justify for that. Like, I would hate myself. I know what addiction feels like. I would hate myself if I was the reason somebody got addicted to something.
Exactly.
Like, I would actually fucking hate myself. Like, there's a difference between being like, oh, I'm addicted to this game. Like, it's so much fun, right? And you're able to set the game down and go to bed, okay? But humans by nature, like, we chase endorphin highs. And so what ends up happening is what an addiction essentially is your brain doesn't process endorphin rushes very well. So when you try something new for the first time and it gives you a burst of endorphins, your body keeps chasing it. And guess who's more likely to struggle with that? People that are, well, yeah, to be fair, but people that typically are neurodiverse. Like, people that struggle with other mental health conditions are typically the ones that are going to gravitate towards substance abuse a little bit harder than others. I know this because my grandma used to be a drug counselor, which is super funny because she also used to be an alcoholic.
You gotta start somewhere, man.
You gotta start somewhere, okay? I think she got clean and then ended up doing the drug counseling. But I would have to read her memoir. I have it over there. But essentially, like, you're putting yourself, your family, like, everything at risk. And it's illegal, first off. It's morally corrupt, secondly. Like, there's so many reasons to not that I don't foresee understanding why. Why do?
Exactly.
I'm being a lot more forgiving this time, or a lot more gentle this time, because I've already gotten all the anger out of my body.
That is fair. No, I think the moral of, like, all of these stories, don't be a shitty person because it ruins more lives, including your own. Like, have a compass, have a moral compass. They're really nice sometimes. And to the two stories that did involve weddings, I hope your weddings were beautiful. I hope you had the cutest little smoochy moments, and I hope you had a banger party.
Fuck yeah, banger party.
But I will say, are there any more updates on that?
Mm-mm.
Holy shit. Yeah. Then for those who have stuck around that long, we'll come back for 2 years. I want a 2-year update. But that does bring us to the end. So, for those who aren't aware of our closing processes, 1, see this lovely, beautiful woman, Alex. Yeah, if you're not following her, you're crazy, and you should. And listen, when this goes up on YouTube and Spotify on Monday, the links will be linked where the links are linked, and she will have all of the love there, and you will give it to her.
Oh, my crash out is going on Spotify. Fuck. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
And with that, guys,
clipped out of context.
We're gonna see y'all next week. This is the official start of the next season, episode 50. We're gonna keep climbing. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for inviting me, by the way.